Alrighty, day 8, aka first day of week 2. Alright, so that's what I expected. Got a little bit more, a couple more pounds back because I filled up my glycogen stores. Not too crazy though, so only a couple pounds. Alright, let's get it over with. So that is it. Quad update. Flexed. Calves are still pretty much the same. Oops. Alrighty.
Please remain still while weight is measured. Weight measurement is completed. Input your confirm your personal profile. Grab the handles and place your thumbs on the oval electrodes. Keep your arms straight and away from the torso. The InBody test is in progress. InBody test is completed. Press Body Composition History to view your previous test.
So as I expected, the muscle mass apparently went down, but what it really is the glycogen from my muscles leaving the body, as well as the water associated with it. So it's part water weight and part glycogen, but that was expected again, and my weight went down, but my body fat stayed the same. Therefore, I have less body fat, as you can tell by, we'll look over the number later, but I have less body fat mass, actual poundage. I lost almost a pound of fat, which is good. What's up, everybody? Just going to go over the InBody and what changes we saw and why we saw them. So I have all 3 sheets from the first, second, and third time. This is good to keep track of all the individual shapes of everything. So as we can see, when we pair this up with this, we have some changes that we don't want to see. This is the newest one, and this was from week 2, the very beginning of week 2. As you can see, body fat stayed the same and apparently muscle mass went down. Now what that mostly attributes to is the loss in water weight from glycogen stores from our muscles, which is the stored form of carbohydrates, and that is attributed to doing low carb from the carb cycling, and from there I obviously lost my glycogen stores, which lost the water that they hold as well. So that's the main reason why I have less muscle, but I also did, if you look up here, lose some muscle mass. Went from 60.2 to 57.5. Now I don't think I lost that much, but that is a red flag. And this is why we check how much we actually make every week so we can make adjustments whenever we need to. This is why I do every week instead of every 2 weeks. As you can see, I did lose some body fat still, so that's the main goal here. Obviously we want to keep muscle as high as possible, but we lost a lot of lean body mass. That's not good. Time to change something. So here's what I'm doing to change it. I'm adding Omega Shred into my program. Omega Shred is going to be a fish oil supplement as well as MCT oil and CLA, and there's also ALA, a bunch of linoleic and linolenic acids, and this is going, all these LAs, linolenic and linoleic acids, allow our body to use fat as energy instead of muscle. So it's kind of like a shield around our muscles, how I like to think about it, and that's going to help preserve muscle as I cut down. So I wasn't on anything like that before. I was just taking regular fish oil on the side, but now I have a good source of fish oil as well as the CLA and all the linoleic and linolenic acids, which are going to help preserve my muscle. So we should see some positive changes in that. This is actually day 14. I have not been able to video as much as I wanted to. In order to get out of here, I didn't have the time. I had to work the last couple days before going to the Arnold, and then I also had to prepare to go to the Arnold, and I was watching the dogs as well, so I didn't have time to record more, and I also haven't been able to put up videos for a while, so this is why it's taken so long to put this video up. But like I said, again, I'm going to be loosely tracking most of my foods, and I will go over how I track that in the next video for the whole weekend.